How to think in English without translating. Welcome to English Every Day. I am very happy you are here today. Let me ask you a few simple questions. Do you translate every English sentence into your own language? Do you understand English, but speaking feels slow? Do you know many words but cannot answer quickly? If your answer is yes, don't worry. Many English learners have the same problem. Maybe you have studied English for years. Maybe you know grammar. Maybe you remember many vocabulary words. But when someone asks you a simple question, your mind becomes slow. Why? Because you are translating. First, you hear English. Then you change it into your language. Next, you think about your answer. Finally, you translate your answer back into English. This takes too much time. Real conversations move very fast. People cannot wait while we translate every sentence. The good news is this: you do not need to translate forever. You can train your brain to think directly in English. It is easier than many people think. It does not happen in one day. It happens little by little. Every day, your brain becomes stronger. Everyday English feels more natural. In this video, I will show you simple ways to think in English. You do not need expensive courses. You do not need difficult books. You only need simple daily practice. By the end of this lesson, you will know how to stop translating and start thinking naturally. If you enjoy this lesson, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us create more free English lessons for learners around the world. Now, let's begin. Lesson 1. Why do we translate? When we start learning English, translating is normal. Everyone does it. Children do it. Adults do it. I did it too. When I learned a new word, I immediately searched for the meaning in my language. For example, when I saw the word apple, I did not imagine a real apple. I only remembered the word in my language. This became a habit. Every new word worked the same way. Book, house, water, friend, school. Everything first became my language. English was only a bridge. This worked well at the beginning. It helped me understand basic vocabulary. But after some time, it became a problem. I could read English. I could understand English, but I could not speak naturally. Every sentence felt like a math problem. My brain worked too hard. Simple conversations became stressful. Someone asked, "How was your day?" Inside my head, many things happened. First, I translated the question. Then, I thought of my answer. Next, I translated my answer into English. Finally, I checked my grammar. By the time I was ready, the conversation had already moved on. This happened again and again and again. I became frustrated. I thought my English was bad. But English was not the real problem. My habit was the problem. I was depending on translation. Translation is useful for beginners, but it should not become a permanent habit. Imagine riding a bicycle with training wheels. At first, the wheels help you. They keep you safe. But one day, you must remove them. Otherwise, you will never learn to balance. Translation is like those training wheels. It helps in the beginning. It slows you down. Thinking directly in English feels strange at first. Your brain may become tired. That is completely normal. Your brain is learning a new skill. Every new skill feels difficult in the beginning. Think about learning to drive. At first, everything feels confusing. You look at the mirrors, you watch the road, you use the pedals, you hold the steering wheel. Everything requires attention. But after enough practice, driving becomes natural. You no longer think about every small action. Thinking in English works the same way. At first, you think slowly. Later, your brain becomes faster. Finally, English feels natural. This is not magic. This is practice. The more English you use, the less you translate. The less you translate, the more confident you become. That is the first secret. Stop trying to be perfect. Start trying to think. Even one simple English word is enough. When you see a dog, do not think of the word in your language. Simply say inside your mind, dog. When you drink water, think water. When you open a door, think I open the door. Small thoughts become big habits. Big habits create fluent speakers. Today, do not worry about speaking perfect English. Just start thinking. One simple English word at a time. Lesson 2. Train your brain to think in English every day. Now you know why translating slows you down. The next question is simple. How can you stop translating? The answer is practice. Not difficult practice, simple daily practice. Your brain learns from repetition. The more you use English, the more natural it becomes. Let's start with something very easy. Look around your room. What do you see? A chair? A table? A window? A phone? A bag? Do not say these words in your own language. Say them only in English. Chair. Table. Window. Phone. Bag. This is your first exercise. It takes only 1 minute, but it helps your brain think in English. Now, let's make it a little bigger. Instead of one word, use a short sentence. The chair is brown. My phone is on the table. The window is open. My bag is black. These are very easy sentences. You already know these words. You do not need a dictionary. You only need to think. The next exercise is about your daily routine. When you wake up, say quietly, I am awake. When you get out of bed, think, I get out of bed. When you wash your face, think, I wash my face. When you brush your teeth, think, I brush my teeth. When you make breakfast, think, I am making breakfast. Every small action becomes English practice. You do not need extra study time. Your daily life becomes your classroom. This is how many successful learners improve. They practice all day, not by studying grammar, but by thinking. Sometimes you may not know a word. That is okay. Do not stop. Use easy words. For example, Maybe you do not know the word microwave. You can simply think, I put my food in this machine. Simple English is always better than no English. Remember, communication is more important than perfect vocabulary. Many learners make one mistake. They think they need advanced English. They believe simple sentences are too easy. This is not true. Fluent speakers use simple English every day. Listen to real conversations. Most sentences are short. Most words are common. Simple English is powerful. Now let's try another exercise. Describe the weather. Look outside. Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it cloudy? Think in English. The sky is blue. It is very hot today. I need my umbrella. The wind is strong. These simple thoughts train your brain. After a few days, you will notice something interesting. English words come faster. You stop searching for translations. Your answers become quicker. Your confidence grows. Another great exercise is talking to yourself. Do not worry. You are not crazy. Many language learners do this. Imagine you are explaining your day. You can say, "Today I woke up at 7. I made coffee. I went to work. I talked to my friend. I came home. I watched a movie." No one needs to hear you. This is your private English practice. Your brain becomes comfortable using English. You also learn where you need more vocabulary. That is very helpful. The goal is not perfect English. The goal is comfortable English. Little by little, your mind stops asking for translation. Instead, it starts creating English naturally. One day, someone asks, "What are you doing?" And before you even notice, you answer, "I'm reading a book." No translation, no stress, no long pause, just English. That is real progress. Always remember, thinking in English is like building a muscle. One day of practice is good. 1 week is better. 1 month is powerful. Keep going every day. Even 5 minutes matters. Your brain is changing. Maybe you cannot see it today, but every English thought makes it stronger. Trust the process. Stay patient. Keep thinking. One sentence at a time.